So you know what they say when you assume, it makes an out of you and me. But is that always the case? I'm Kim Hicks, mortgage loan officer, and today I'm going to talk to you about assuming a home loan. So an assumption is an option that's available on an FHA or a VA loan. And the reason why this is something a potential home buyer would want to do would be if a seller has a mortgage that has a lower interest rate. You know, we saw interest rates in the high 2s, 3s, 4s, and right now we're sitting well over 6. So if a seller is selling their home, they have an FHA or a VA mortgage and a lower interest rate, that benefits the home buyer. Now, as I mentioned, you can do this with FHA or VA. One question that might come up is, you know, the mortgage is currently $250,000. The seller is selling it for $300,000. What happens to that $50,000? The buyer has to come up with that cash because they are only assuming the mortgage balance and that rate. They're not assuming a new mortgage, they're assuming the existing mortgage. So if there's a difference, they have to make up that difference. That's for FHA and VA. With VA, an assumption can be done by a veteran or a non-veteran. Now, if a non-veteran assumes a VA loan, the current veteran, their entitlement is going to be tied up on that loan until that loan is paid off or refinanced. Now that's if a non-veteran assumes the VA loan. If a veteran assumes the VA loan, the new veteran's entitlement will be used and the existing entitlement will be restored. So that's with the VA loan. So those are a couple of pros and cons for assuming FHA and VA loans. Also, in the state of Virginia, the Virginia Housing Loans, formerly VHDA, those loans are also assumable. And those loans could have been FHA, conventional, VA, USDA, and they are assumable. Some of the loans were the PLUS loan, where you financed your down payment with a second mortgage. That loan is also assumable. If you have a VHDA loan, you know what I'm talking about. So if you have questions about assuming a loan or any other part of the mortgage process, I'm happy to answer those questions for you. Just drop me a comment or send me a message, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye now.